live on YouTube, and we are 3, 2, 1. Maybe 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right. And welcome back to another episode of the WRK podcast, where we ask the questions, but at the end of the day, who really knows? As always, I'm your host, AJ, here with my good friends Dylan and Michael.
Hello, Governor.
And yeah, so today we're here to talk about a topic that we don't usually do. We're doing some more folklore, episode. And yeah, but before we jump into it, hit us up with a follow on our Twitter at WRKPod. Follow us on our Instagram at WRKPodcast. And after that, if you need any links, hit up our website, WRKPodcast.com.
It'll be a good time. It'll be better than a good time. It'll be a great time.
But yeah, if you want to support the show further, go to patreon.com/WRKPod. And that is where you can find everything you need, including an interview with me, Sam Tripoli, and Jeffrey Wilson of the Tinfoil Hat podcast and the Conspiracy Farm. You can find that there. And it's open. It's free for everyone. Not free for everyone, but for $3 you can watch it.
Yep.
So check that out, I guess.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Definitely check that one out.
There's going to be a lot of stuff coming up. We're going to be doing a sexy calendar this year for patrons.
Well, we'll see. You know, part of me just wants to really drop some LBs before I get in that sexy calendar. It's got to be my goal, you know, get nice and good looking.
We'll get a heater. We'll get a heater for the garage, and we'll do some burpees.
Yeah.
Get ourselves in calendar shape.
The Who Really Knows workout.
And if you want to see that workout video,
who really knows how to work out?
If you want to see that workout video, watch it on our Patreon page.
Yeah, we may or may not be naked in that video.
Definitely gonna be in underwear. Like we're not gonna not be in underwear.
This is gonna be Roman times.
Also, if there's any guys out there that like watching people play video games, because sometimes it's just a fun thing to do, go check out our boy Taurus Eyes, trying to get started up streaming. Very chill guy. TAURASISED. Fuck, I don't know. Try your best. Go show some love. If you love us, go show some love to our boy. One of the greatest guys ever.
If you find a guy with a neck tattoo, you found him.
Right. He's hot. Okay. If you like a guy with tats, this guy is everything you wanted and more. Okay.
His body was a canvas. Now it's a filled canvas. But yeah, we'll jump into this episode after this groovy tune. So if you made it this far, you're here with your favorite boys. So Black-Eyed Children. That's the story of today. So the story is, I feel like we should probably wait for Dylan.
You ever see the movie or the show Heroes?
Yes.
They got that kid with that his eyes turn the shade of black or whatever. That's what I think of every time. People with superpowers. Because of that show. There's like a shade of black over his eyes or whatever, and then he like just goes crazy and fucking just wreck shit.
Like Wolverine. I don't remember this person.
Do you see
I
Heroes?
remember Heroes, but I don't remember this.
Oh, I don't know. He was like staying with his sister. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen that show in a long time.
Yeah, me either. So that's what I'm saying.
That had Hayden Panettiere in it, but that's about it. That's all I can remember.
God damn it, Hayden Panettiere. Why did you leave us?
Goddamn cheerleader.
Why'd you leave Hollywood?
Save the cheerleader, dude.
Yeah, I don't.
You didn't watch that show like that?
No, I did. I watched the show like I watched Lost, like where it's just like I need to know every detail about the show, but I don't remember a black-eyed dude where his eyes rolled in the back of his head and it's just black.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't remember that. Most of the show that I remember is Peter and Nathan versus Skylar.
Oh yeah,
that's a majority.
Silas,
yeah,
whatever his name
was
is.
it Silas?
Siler, I don't fucking remember.
Siler, that sounds right.
Skylar, I don't fucking know.
I don't know, man. Siler sounds right.
That show. All right. I'm here. What are we talking about? Sorry.
We're talking about Heroes right now.
Right.
About the show Heroes?
Yeah.
You remember that kid with the black eyes and just like would wreck shit? They're like,
did that kid God, I can't remember. Did he make you like bleed out of your body or something?
Some stupid shit like that. Yeah.
Some crazy ass shit. Wasn't it the Mexican boy?
Yeah.
That was like crossing the border and shit.
Yeah.
So that's who we're talking about today.
That? Just kidding. I don't know.
And then the main, and then I think his name was Silas, the main guy. Was took over.
Silas or Siler?
Siler. He killed him and took over his power.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So if you ever encounter one of these black-eyed children, first thing you should do,
make sure you don't have a nosebleed.
Kill them and take their power.
Yeah,
is basically what we're getting at.
We had to dissect them and like pick through their brain.
It's kind of like a Naruto. If you ever watch Naruto, you know how you just transfer eyes.
Siler got the power, the same power that his dad had. And then he went back and killed his dad, like way later, like season 4.
I need to rewatch that show.
I know, yeah, season 4 was the last.
I don't remember this little Mexican kid, so I apparently am missing a lot. But no, he went back and his dad had the same power. He's like, the only thing that cured my hunger was taxidermy. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, take your power.
Damn. Even though we have the same one.
Yeah, that show was amazing. It was done by I think Stephen Moffat, who did like Weeds. I can't remember his other shows that he did, but he's always put out really good work. So Heroes was definitely incredible.
Heroes is one of the best shows ever that I've ever seen. I just don't remember the black-eyed child.
Yeah.
But I 100%, probably just slept through that episode.
I mean, that was like a normal kid anyway. So like, fuck him and his powers. Like these black-eyed children that we're talking about today are much more juicier, much more mysterious.
So much mystery.
Too much mystery. We want less mystery here. We want to know more.
Yeah, we want the answers. This might be the WRK podcast, but we want answers on this one.
Also, I don't know if anyone saw it or gave a shout out. Bobcat, what's up? Thanks for joining, for stopping in.
Yo.
So where were we gonna start with these black-eyed peas? I mean, children. Too hard for that thought not to run through your head.
Yeah, no, that's literally every time I start to say it, I just need to stop myself at peas and be like, children.
It's not. It's like we know. It's children, but you have to say black-eyed peas in your brain before you say it's just
when you hear black-eyed, if the next word that doesn't come to your brain is peas, you're kind of fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's 2020. Like if black-eyed in front of you and you don't automatically fill it with peas, like
because who doesn't just go home and cook up a bunch of black-eyed peas?
Well, what work did Fergie do for 20 plus years?
No doubt.
For nothing. If you don't think peas at the end of it, like Will.i.am is Will.i.am.
I think no doubt.
He's on
black-eyed peas.
He's on UK Got Talent and shit like that. Australia Voice. Fergie don't got that. She's got that weird national anthem and her doing cartwheels on the Today Show.
I mean, at least they both have more than fucking Apple the App and whatever the Indian guy's name is. Or if he's Indian or whatever. He always looks Indian.
Who are you talking about?
The
forgotten members.
Dude, just think though, first thing that comes to your head is
more than 2 people in the
black-eyed peas. But what if there was a traumatized, what if someone saw
there are 4 peas in the pod?
What if someone saw the black-eyed children, like was a victim and he's at a concert and just he hears over the stage, now welcoming the black-eyed, and he just freaks out and runs away.
Children.
Whoa.
He leaves the building and they go, the peas, and I don't know.
That's very anticlimactic for him.
Yeah, that'd be that, dude. That's what would happen if you were a victim of the Black Eyed Children. You couldn't go to a Black Eyed Peas concert without just being scared shitless and getting the fuck up out of there. Okay.
So who are these Black Eyed Children?
So the story is that you're peacefully at home and you hear a knock on the door at night and you open it to find a child or children in the late hours of the night, and there's children outside the door with pure black eyes, pale skin, and the children ask, "May I come in?"
What do you tell them? Because if you give a mouse a cookie, you know what the fuck that means.
Potentially you tell them, "Go fuck yourself." That's what I would say.
I mean, yeah. I mean, of course, being us. Eerie.
Like it's spooky season already, and like, dude, if some kid came up to my door tonight, I'd be like, "Go fuck yourself."
Dude, we just had fucking Halloween fucking in my town fucking yesterday. What do you mean?
In your town of like 800 people.
200.
Yeah.
Yeah, 800's being probably a little generous. 800.
I multiplied it by 4, dropped the 0, carried the 1.
Yeah, exactly.
800.
Yeah, but you remember like fucking what was it, like a couple years ago they had those clowns or whatever that would just like walk down the street and shit. Like what the fuck?
Bring them back, okay?
No, fuck that shit. I don't like clown. Okay, so there's a story why I don't like clowns that aren't at a circus. So I'm not scared of clowns that are at a circus, but if a clown's not at a circus, it freaks me the fuck out.
Right. Why are you a grown man dressed up as clown stuff?
Well, it's not only that. It's so when I was a kid, when I lived in Sioux City, Iowa, one of like the biggest cities in Iowa, there was a traveling circus and they stopped in our town and my aunt was babysitting us. And so me, my aunt, and my sister, Drew wasn't born yet, I don't think, or maybe he was born and she was like carrying him because he was a baby. It was like a block away from her house. And I got left alone because Courtney wanted cotton candy. My sister Courtney wanted cotton candy. And my aunt, who was babysitting me, my brother, and my sister, went and left me in my seat. She's like, "Oh, you're going to be fine. Like, what the fuck's going to happen to you?
Keep our seats.
What the fuck's going to happen to you?" A clown, literally a clown, sits next to me and goes, "Oh, ahoy, kid. Why are you by yourself?" And I'm like,
"Oh, no."
I start crying. I'm pretty sure I shit myself and pissed myself. I definitely remember pissing myself, but I'm sure I shit myself too because I just watched the movie It with her older brother, like my uncle, like her brother. I just watched It, and I was just like, I've fucking ruined my pants. We're a block away from my house. Can we leave? And so we left the circus. I think like 40 minutes after I shit myself.
It would have been more traumatic if she would have just like made you stay there and watch the circus in your shitty pants.
Well, it would have been more I mean, she did. We watched a lion show and then we left.
Did you guys feel like, for me, I felt like I've seen movies growing up that were like kind of scary. Like I would watch the Goosebump movies and I watched like Child's Play a little bit, which was like kind of scary for as a kid, but I feel like it was the traumatic experience that made me just.
That was your traumatic one?
That was like the first like mind fuck movie that was like, what the fuck,
bro?
Where's the cartoons? Like, when are the cartoons gonna happen? Like, I thought,
dude, I
thought we had an agreement, Steven Spielberg, you son of a bitch.
The first one that got me was The Ring, dude. I had to take the TV out of my room.
Bro,
I couldn't
did you really?
Yep.
Wow, The Ring also.
It was like third grade.
Fuck out. Oh my!
Was that how long ago that was?
Bro, yeah.
They made not a prequel. What the fuck is it called? Preamble. Is that what it's called when it's like before the origin story?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So they made one of those, and then they made a prequel of the last Ring movie.
Huh.
It's called The Rings.
Interesting. Yeah, that one fucking got me though, man.
Dude, I might have to go back and watch those. But
the Ring movies are fucking
I don't know. Ever since
Sarah Michelle Gellar's best work, probably.
Ever since fucking Scary Movie made fun of that one, though, it don't hit the same.
I know, yeah. No, if I went back and watched The Rings now, I'd probably be like, it's not like where's the plot? Where's the twist at,
7 days.
Like, yeah. Give me a plot in your scary movie. That's why other movies lately that I've been seeing just been amazing. Right. The plot has been phenomenal.
Why? You know, a movie I just watched the other day, The Forest. It's about the actual suicide forest in Japan.
Damn.
Okay.
And a girl who has an identical twin. It's the she plays. You guys watch Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Michael doesn't.
No.
The Flower Prince of Dawn. Is that?
I think the
girl that marries the gay prince, King Robert's gay brother.
Oh yeah. Okay.
She's the main character in it, and she has an identical twin sister, so she does like the twin screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
And her twin goes missing in the suicide forest in Japan. And
you know what? That's the last place you'd probably want to go missing.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
probably right on that.
Her and an investigative team of journalists go looking for her in the suicide forest.
Did she?
And you know what the fucked up thing is? Like Logan Paul found a dead body in the suicide forest.
Yep.
And he got a lot of flack about it, but they made an entire movie about it a year before that, and they didn't get any flack about it. Right. So go fuck yourselves, anyone that was mad at Logan Paul about making that movie. Like,
did they do it?
He did upload the dead body on YouTube. He blurred it out, but he uploaded the dead body. But I mean, they made an entire movie about it like a year before he made that YouTube. Like, it's just like, why the fuck
was it actually in the forest, or just
they were just mad? They're just mad about it because he was Logan Paul.
Right.
Was it actually in the forest though, or just based in the forest?
It was in the, like, he was like in the forest.
Oh no shit.
Like, he was like probably a mile or two deep in the forest.
Not him. I meant the movie that you're talking about.
Oh, I don't even know if it's in the forest. It's just based on the forest.
Exactly, though.
But logistics aside,
like I see that as journalism, man. As much as I don't
like a dude walking through the forest, like with a camera in his face, is like, oh my god, I think that's a dead body. And there's a guy hanging from the tree, and well, yeah, that. But then you're gonna pardon. What's her name's Natalie, like something. I don't remember her name, but you're gonna pardon her just because it's like, oh, it's Hollywood.
But if it wasn't in the same forest, though, if it was just based on the forest, that's one thing, you know.
But they're making a movie about. I don't know. I
think both are. If you wanna, if you follow the guidelines,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Both pretty fucked up.
If you're gonna fuck one, fuck the other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not here to play favorites.
Yeah, as much as I probably don't care about the guy that much and wouldn't probably want to hang out with him, I still am like, you know what? Fuck it, man.
I would hang out with him at least one time, and then it would make my decision. But no, I'm just like, don't fuck him over one like, don't.
Right.
If you're gonna, because I'm pretty sure that movie won awards. If I'm not mistaken, I think The Forest won like Scary Movie of the Year or some dumb shit like that.
I don't know if awards really mean anything. Because who's giving awards?
They do to people in Hollywood.
No,
not to us. They don't mean shit.
You're just giving an award to yourself, pretty much. Oh, that's how we funded this movie, so we're gonna give it to ourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. That's how it goes.
I don't understand it. I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to understand Hollywood. I want to be. I kind of want to don't. I want to understand it, but man, do I want to stay far away from it.
Oh, so far away. I don't want to be in Sniffer's Row of Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like that front row stripper seat. Like, I don't want to be there.
Like, I imagine walking down Hollywood. You just walk down the street and someone sticks their hand up your skirt, and you're like, I wasn't even fucking wearing a skirt. Like, this is like, that's just Hollywood, man.
Somebody changes their pants into a skirt, and you don't even know,
so they can reach.
That's where fucking homeboy. What the fuck is his name?
Macaulay Culkin.
Well, yeah. Well,
well, who are you talking about?
Macaulay Culkin. The Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was in power in Hollywood for so long.
Like the fucking casting couch, dude. That was him.
We got a whole new porn genre based off that guy's fucking career.
Pretty fucking much, though.
There's literally a porn channel called Casting Couch.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder, though, you know, the casting couch is probably...
I watched it the other day. Not great.
Think about, like... Yeah,
Stick to the professionals, dude.
So yeah. Fucking black-eyed children. All you said was about the house, right? They come up to the house, knock on your door, fucking... That's as far as we got.
Yeah.
Bet. It sounds, man, this topic really does. I kind of went into it thinking
it'd be a 30-minute episode.
Well, it didn't have a lot. It didn't feel like it was, because it doesn't really revolve around one. Well, what would you call that?
Well, this is episode 100. I want to have a good time with you guys, and I want to do this, and then also talk about it's the last episode of October that we're gonna have. So I want to do Spooktober. I want to talk about scary movies we're watching.
Yes, but so it's weird because they don't really have like there's like cases, but it's not like, you know, the boogeyman, like but
it's worldwide,
right?
That's the crazy thing. But the worldwide cases, all of them are white people, even in Asia. Like the black-eyed children reported in Asia are white children.
What would that be, like the Grudge kid?
Yeah, but reverse.
What do you mean?
Because in The Grudge, he's an Asian kid.
Well, yeah, but he was still pale white, though.
Well, yeah. So it's like The Grudge kid, but like imagine like an Irish person climbing out of your sink. I don't know.
So a little ginger kid or what?
It's not an Asian person climbing out of your sink. It's a white person.
A person from the Caucasus
You're a Caucasian.
Okay.
Yeah, that is something that I think was crazy, though. Like I said, going into really, I think a lot of it just revolves around the different stories that have happened, and I think it's crazy. Like people say who have been studying it and getting these stories, and they've said, you know, the craziest part of all of this is just how similar everyone's stories are.
Yeah, all the cases.
So, I mean, it's hard to. It makes me want to believe that these stories are true. I'm a skeptic, though. I'm a guy who doesn't believe in shit like that. So I
do 100%. 100%.
I just find it,
as I say, drinking out of a fucking cup.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those
sipping
things
Coke Zero. Okay, calm down.
I think it's crazy. I think it is. It's one of those things. I think I could just say I'm not gonna say I think it's. I'm not gonna say it's not real. I'm not gonna say it's real. I can just sit.
You think it's not real?
I think it. I don't. I think it. I don't. In my mind, if I had to put money on it, you told me to throw $5 down right now to put my money on it, I'd say I don't believe it's real.
So the thing that originally bothered me was, so the phenomenon started in the 1990s, and each story that came out became more aggressive, like as the children were being more like aggressive. And so that's when the internet started coming about.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when the stories started getting posted worldwide. And that's where I'm just like, well, either one person made a fake Reddit post and it got picked up and people started elaborating on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or two, there are multiple people having children with black eyes show up on their doorstep in the middle of the night. Like, there's.
What if it was just like children vampire that like never grew up?
I mean, shit. You know what?
Hey.
Woohoo!
Damn, that was an early one. 25 minutes.
It was vampires.
Vampires.
I did not expect that early. It caught me off guard. I didn't have word of the day highlighted. I didn't have the volume turned up.
The boy gets them all.
You are fake news. I was about to talk right after you. I swear.
What do you say? I heard somebody say that.
These chicks don't even know the. I don't know if I can say that without getting sued.
Your glass already half filled.
Oh shoot!
Boom. Glass filled no more.
That's one of the theories, is that they're vampire children. Because one thing is, they always ask permission to enter the house. They never force themselves into the house.
Right. But so one story that I remember hearing about was something that when one guy was approached supposedly by a black-eyed child, not black guy child, but a black-eyed child, just so I make sure people don't get confused.
Get that one done. Yeah. Me and you had the same idea.
But one of the stories was,
I saw the last drip trip out.
Actually, let's rip a shot. Everyone, if you're listening at home, we have a word of the day shot. When we guess the word of the day, we fucking drink to it. So grab a shot if you're feeling fucking crazy. If you are feeling fucking wild, take a shot. Oh God. Fuck. Whew, fucking smooth, but that taste. My God. Yeah, don't like that taste.
Oh,
yeah. BB, dude. I threw up too many times on it, man. Just can't do it anymore.
Oh.
I think I almost probably just Ralphed all over the table. Yeah, but
do it. Do it for views.
Do it for the views.
Oh, you can use my fingers if you want.
Everyone, give me your fingers.
I got something a little bit.
But yeah, so
tier 1 Patreon subscribers, you can use your fingers to shove down Dylan's throat.
I guess one of the stories, which I hope I'm not going too ahead, but this is just one guy who was out, I believe, when he was walking his dog. Sees out in the distance a black-eyed child.
Right.
Not a black guy child, but a black-eyed child. A black-eyed child. So this child is asking him, and this is where, they request that, they would like to come into your house, but they also, reports of them saying, we need a car as well. If you have a car, we want to be into your car.
We need to use your phone. We need it in your car.
Right. That's where I'm I feel like vampires can't kill if they're in their house, but if someone was outside, you best believe a vampire is going to fuck them up.
Oh, in nature, unless it's daylight.
Was this
in daylight?
This was at night, and he claims.
Who the fuck walks their dog at night?
He said he never walked his dog at night ever again. He said he was done doing that shit after this. He said that.
Good for him, man.
But like the other stories, he says that this black-eyed child comes up to him and starts saying, "Do you have a car, or do you have a house that you can take me back to?" And then the guy was looking just freaked out, and it said that the child was like, "I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to harm you. If you have a car, take me, get me, bring me with you, bring me in your car, take me back to your house," or something like that.
Hell no.
So it's if that story is true, if this is all true and that story holds, then that means that something about, it's either an accepting thing, you just have to accept it, or you legit just, I don't know. So it's a weird thing that's going on. I don't understand. We don't have enough behind it to really understand what's going on.
So one thing that they say about black-eyed children is they speak in a monotone voice, but they have a high-pitched giggle.
Weird.
Everything creepy you could ever imagine.
Yeah, 100%.
What's that? I don't. Fuck, what show was that? American Horror Story Hotel with those little vampire kids.
Yep.
With Lady Gaga.
That's where with some of these children, people, dude. So these kids are so creepy and so weird.
That was based on an actual
hotel that we did.
It was a mix between the H.H. Holmes hotel that we covered, and then a hotel that actually took place in Santa Monica, I think. I can't remember the name of the hotel, but it was Richard Ramirez stayed there.
Yeah, the Hotel California.
Yeah. Basically.
You can never leave.
You can never leave, bro.
Well, I mean, basically that song was an occult song about the serial killings that happened in that hotel. I can't remember the San Monica. What the fuck?
San Monica Inn. We'll just call it that.
Can we just say, like,
I'll look it up real quick.
If I have a kid with acting really weird and creepy,
L.A. hotel murderers.
Is there Richard not? I would instantly grab a baseball bat, and if a kid comes to my door like that and has black eyes, I'm not going to be like any of these dumbasses who just try and like halfway wonder if it's okay or not. Like, I'm gonna fucking whomp that child on the head. Okay.
Cecil Hotel.
The Cecil Hotel,
Los Angeles. 16 violent deaths, from murders to suicides.
Richard Ramirez, all the people, like a lot of the people in American Horror Story that stayed there, like Richard Ramirez, but Eileen Wuornos, which we've covered on the show, they all stayed there.
Wow.
And that's the Devil's List episode,
bro.
Is them going there.
If you look into a lot of fucking Lady Gaga shit, dude, it's super satanic.
Oh yeah, dude, her Super Bowl halftime performance was literally the story of Lucifer falling from heaven and reigning over hell.
What was that? Do you remember that video I sent you of like, it was like they were like a award show or whatever, and it was like in 2019 and whatever, and they had like and they were like putting gas masks on and shit like that, and fucking dude, it was weird as shit.
Rituals.
You send me a lot of videos.
I do send you a lot of videos, dude.
I love rituals.
But no, like legit, Lady Gaga's halftime performance was the descriptive art of Lucifer falling from hell or falling from heaven and reigning over hell in the halftime show. Like, just rewatch the halftime show. Like, that's all you have to do.
Trash.
Was it art? It was a good halftime show. I'm not gonna be the first person to be like, I didn't like that. I'm like, I was back to me like, hey, what up, dude? Give me some more buffalo dip.
I mean, is it weird to say that I'd rather feel safer with her doing her satanic weird shit than around some fucking Christian fucking guys with white shirts and black ties going up to my house asking me if I want to be Mormon?
You want to buy a Bible?
What's the difference?
I think
I'd rather have Lady Gaga do a halftime show than have a dude come up to my house and be like, you want to buy a Bible, dude? Like, no, I got one. Thanks, bro.
Right. Like, if Lady Gaga came up to me and all satanic and shit, I'd beat.
If Lady Gaga came up,
I beat the shit out of her. Okay. But if some guy, but I can't.
Not even that.
She's too famous. I can't.
Because he's soliciting.
But if these guys come up to me, I will beat the fuck out of them. And then I'm gonna get arrested for it.
What you do is you just say, hey, come inside real quick.
If Lady Gaga came into my house and was like, hey, you want to buy a book of Satan? I'd be like, you're fucking right, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Let me bring out my checkbook and fucking write one off to Lady Gaga. I'll be like,
see, I would be like, yeah, sure, just come inside really quick.
I'm going to put it right next to my Bible, see if sulfur starts burning.
Yeah. But it's like magnets, you want to put a Bible in the devil's Bible or whatever.
I would make a YouTube video out of it. Just like set them 2 feet apart on the table and see if they're just.
See, that's how ghosts won't fuck with you, because they're like, well, I'm kind of repelled by the Bible here, but like Satan stuff, like this guy might be kind of cool. Like, let's leave this guy alone. Like, he might exorcise us or he might party with us. Let's just not take the chance and let's just leave this fucking house alone. That's probably the best way I could think of fighting off demons and ghosts, It's like either you're gonna fucking God's gonna kill you, or we're just gonna do fucking rails, on the bathroom sink, okay?
Exactly.
Probably not.
According to 50% of the horror movies we've watched.
Where's the horror movie where like the fucking bad ghosts are like the good people, you know? Fighting off the fucking Christians that are coming to try
I think the only one is
Damn, I think you just thought of something.
I think the only one is Winchester. I think Winchester is the only scary movie where the ghost is the good guy.
Hellboy. Straight out of hell, fucking fighting
the ghost
demons.
Is the good guy. Casper.
Well,
Hellboy. What you talking about, bro?
The original friendly ghost, dude.
Right.
The OG.
Well, Hellboy is like
a demon,
CIA contracted demon.
Yeah,
which ties into the show later.
Damn.
But
so back to the black guy children. They want to get in your house. They want to get in your car.
They want to fuck your wife and hide your children. Hide your wife.
They want you, man.
Hide your kids. And hide your wife. Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
They get aggressive. They get desperate. Apparently, they really want to fucking get inside your house.
Be aggressive. Like,
can they touch you? You think?
That's
not if you leave your screen door shut, dude.
Damn. So why didn't they attack this dude walking his dog?
That's another thing. And then also with one of the stories about
then you get to his house.
But when they do get invited inside the house, it wasn't reported that the children tried to touch them. So they weren't. I mean,
the children are touching them.
Hollywood is just like, wait, that's not how it works.
It's not a Biden story.
Oh gosh. Yeah, fucking Biden's. This is the other way around, okay? I actually thought about this when I was watching all the different stories and documentaries stuff or videos. What if all these pedophiles
face pony soldier. You said you were, but you're
what if these pedophiles in Hollywood and shit see some, like, wouldn't that be the funniest? They see these two black-eyed children standing on their doorstep and they're like, oh my God, come in. The chains are the food's in the dining room.
And that's how we got to get out.
No, the kids fondle the molesters this time, I think is what we're going for.
I mean,
maybe. I'm all about that. I'm all about that.
The kids tie up the fucking molesters.
Demon kids.
I don't care if they're demons.
Dude, I don't care either. Yeah, demon kid. It's like a molester fucking opens the door and these kids just like, bam.
Like Roman Polanski opens his front door.
That's a fucking movie right there. Let's fucking... What a twist.
Roman Polanski opens his door.
You think they're all innocent, but at the end you find out they were all sex offenders and they all got what they deserved.
Yeah.
The thing about that is, what the fuck is
Where's Steven Spielberg? Like, where do we send the email to pitch him these movie ideas? Like,
he's listening.
No, he's not.
He's like, shit, these kids are on to me. I need to hide somewhere. I'm gonna go to Argentina. It worked for Hitler. I think it'll work for me.
That's the thing about the show too, is we're all in our mid-20s, and if this ever reached top level, we'd be like, oh, these kids, they're up to something.
Yeah.
Dude,
sorry we hit the nail on the fucking head every time.
It happens.
Every time.
It's called speculation.
When have our speculations ever been wrong, though?
I don't know why this thought came to my head, and this is totally off topic, but how easy it would be for all three of us to dress up as homeless people and just fucking
move to Hollywood,
do anything, bro. Dude, yeah.
I was just thinking,
basically,
when have any of the speculations been wrong? I'm still waiting for the chimpanzee fucking.
The knife fight.
Chimpanzee taxi drivers or whatever doing.
Oh yeah. The gorilla or monkey taxi drivers. Yeah, we're waiting on that.
It's still to come.
Is that? I mean, in my
too far away.
I don't think that's too. They've been scanning their brains and shit, and like they're never gonna stop.
But we already got fucking cars that can do it for us. They have cars. Why do you need monkeys to do it?
Because Shaq wants a monkey to drive him somewhere. Okay, he doesn't want a machine.
I understand that. I feel that.
Well, I feel like Shaq takes up the majority of the car.
Like, you think?
Why should I judge Shaq for wanting that for himself?
Yeah, no. I mean, Shaq. Shaq gets what Shaq wants.
So you watched? I know Dylan's watched Bly Manor, right?
Yes,
I've never seen it.
Have you seen Hill House?
No.
Oh my god,
you didn't see either.
Bitch.
Wow. Get with the times, guy.
I know I wasn't with the times. I think the Haunting of Hill House came out about a year ago.
Haunted House on the Hill.
Maybe almost exactly a year ago.
House on Haunted Hill.
No, that is
I've seen that one in 1999, dude. Damn.
Yeah,
and it was Spidey.
That's what between that and the Exorcism, I think, was what made Scary Movie 2.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I mean, I guess I don't know for sure, but I know Scary Movie 2 is
I'm pretty sure
the
House on Haunted Hill and the Exorcism, and then I don't know, but another scary movie. But yeah, no, you need to watch The Haunted Hill House and Bly Manor.
Mm-hmm. Very, very good shows. Very good plot. What I was saying earlier when I think the reason I started actually watching all of these scary movies was because I watched Hill House was what got me just so fucking into, oh my God, like people can actually make a show or a movie, like a scary scenario and actually put a good story behind it. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I watch shit like The Conjuring or fucking Annabelle or whatever those movies are, where it's they move into a house, shit's going crazy, shit's meant to scare you. Like, okay, but I want to learn about the daughter's crack addiction and how she stole money from the church to get tattoos on her body. Like, I
think the one you're thinking of, she did the crack, and then I think she was working for some place in Ukraine. And that's how she got all that fucking money.
Yeah, and we will never know
anything about the Bidens.
We're never gonna learn about that if they don't put fucking backstory in these scary movies. Exactly. Like, I don't care about you. You can scare me all you want. You can make things creepy, and I love creepy shit. But if that's all that's in your movie, like, fuck you. I've watched some good fucking movies. This has been a good October.
Right, and the best movies are not the ones that are just like just pop out. It's like
that's just people are trying to fish for money. They're looking to. Yeah. This is how scary movies work. They fucking want their movie to be so fucking loud and jumpy at you, so that way they can show the video footage of the people in the movie theater getting their eardrums fucking blown out of their fucking head. So that way they can sell the movie, and people think it's the next scariest fucking movie. When in reality, it's just some dumb shit. You don't care who fucking dies. If they want to kill the kid off, you're just like, I don't even care, dude. Like, I don't know nothing about this kid.
The ones I really do not like are the ones where it's like somebody holding up the camcorder, dude. And it's like walking around with the camcorder. I can't stand
Blair Witch.
Yeah, Blair Witch.
I actually liked that, actually.
But that freaked me the fuck out.
What's the one where they're like it's not pandemic, and they're
Paranormal Activity.
Maybe, I don't know, but they're in a fucking
bringing back to Paranormal Activity.
They're in a fucking like a hotel or whatever, and it's like quarantine. Ever seen Quarantine?
Oh no, was that a good one?
It was decent, but it's one of those ones where it's like
I'd seen
somebody holding a camcorder and shit. Quarantine
2 sucked.
I didn't like it as much as the first one.
I'd never seen the first one.
I think that's my second one. Definitely my next.
You like the second one?
Well, I liked the second one when they're in the airport.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, and then the first one was when they were in the hotel.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch both. Do you guys know if they're on any streaming service?
I did not.
Well, maybe I'll find that out. I think going back to it's crazy all the shit we've been getting for movies, and I think Paranormal Activity definitely was. Dude, it was a very low budget film from the start. I don't know what other movies really sparked scary movies kind of doing things different, but
and then once Paranormal Activity
it was Blair Witch 2.0.
Yeah.
It was like the trial.
I think in those movies, whatever, what are they called again? I don't even remember them. I literally just
the ones with the camcorder fucking.
No.
The pop out ones?
No, literally what we were just talking about. My brain just farted.
Blackout Children?
No, literally
Dragons.
just now. The movies we're talking about.
Quarantine.
My man. The other movie we were talking about.
Quarantine 2.
Oh my
Paranormal
God.
Activity.
Paranormal, God, dude, the name, it's so long, it slips your mind, and then I'm sitting here. I like the third one, or the one with the Mexicans, and then at the end there's a bunch of fucking witches everywhere.
Yeah, no, that's 4. That's number 4.
I like that. I like whenever you make some kind of movie, and then at the end it's just a fucking sea of people. That's freaky.
Well,
that's when you're like, that's when you know they're not getting out.
The thing about Paranormal Activity 4 is at the end of it, so they're in LA, in like the slums of LA in the 90s, and they literally just like go press a stone. They do something, and then it transports them to literally the same time, the same date, the same everything, but they're in Connecticut, and then there's just a fucking like slum of witches, just like, hey, we're gonna go fuck you in the ass.
They're like,
hey, yeah, you're my sacrifice now,
bro. The witches are like, it's like they all got like, they're like, dude, we ain't playing. They got guns and everything. Witches are running into them, and they're just like, boom. Boom! Like, that's the scary movie I want. I want to see fucking witches just going like fucking running zombies at people and just fucking.
Why witches though?
Because zombies are too easy. Witches, you don't know. Like,
because they have vaginas, dude.
Are they a wizard? So, are they fucking like Hogwarts witches? Like, you don't know, man.
Have you seen any of the Hostel movies?
No,
and I never will. Dude. Hostel and Saw and all that shit, not my taste. Dude.
What is Hostel about?
So the first
torture porn.
The first one, yeah, pretty much. The first one, these kids, they're like out on vacation or whatever, in like fucking Russia or some fucking weird ass town, looking at all the sights and shit. And then they catch up with these people, and the people take them, and then they get like tortured, pretty much.
Torture porn.
It's
like Saw. Like the whole series is like Saw.
Pretty.
So I watched Saw movies.
But it's like Saw, but the bad guy isn't Jigsaw. It's
an actual fucking person you can see.
No, that's Jigsaw. But in Hostel, it's like an organization.
Yeah, it's like an organization that takes people, and then like rich people pay to fucking torture you.
Yeah, it's like what's the last Purge movie? Like, literally the last Purge movie came out. It was like the other side of the fucking spectrum.
I mean, traveling across to other countries, I think it'd be cool to visit, but I'm not gonna lie when I say I don't really fully trust going to other countries, man.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, I'm a beautiful looking guy. I got long, luscious hair. Someone's gonna look at my hair and be like, I want to pull on that guy's hair.
I want to pull that.
Like, they're probably, all three of us are going to be...
pull that while the chainsaw's ripping his ass apart.
We're all going to be standing at a bar at a nightclub in fucking, like...
Finland.
Yeah, just fucking...
Finland would be super safe.
People, like, Chile or Brazil
the three of us walk in the Finland bar, and they'd be like, oh, you guys are cool. Like it's we don't speak your language. They'd be like, hey, that's fine. Like fucking Rumpelmans or
whatever they
like. We go to, like, let's say we go to Germany and all of us are at the bar. People are looking at us from behind like, damn, some sexy ladies over there. Look at them. And they'd roofie us. And then they'd be like, well, we thought they were girls because of their hair, but I guess they're not. But let's just take them anyways. We'll just take them.
That's why we need a sponsor for this show. So you guys can send us these places and maybe we die.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we get into Beer Fest.
Maybe.
Dude, that would be amazing. I feel like
if we trained hard enough, we could win.
Oh, definitely.
I was going to say it would be terrible, but okay.
Yeah, we would train just like in the movie.
I'd probably just crash my car into something.
Yeah, but that's knowingly going into it.
Dude, yeah.
Knowingly going into it.
We have a secret weapon who will somehow manage to get their car inside of the secret building and just run everyone over. Our secret weapon.
Secret way.
Runs over the Yugoslavics.
Wow, it's because they're squatting so hard.
Wow,
I couldn't see 'em.
A little backstory on all of that. We're terrible drivers.
That was not the bathroom or the parking lot.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. So, yeah, I think we said it last time too. Hill House and fucking Bly Manor. A couple of really good shows. Good, scary, good creepy shows to really, bring in Halloween.
It'll fuck up your shit.
It's just cool. It's the plot is awesome. Way better of a plot than what's going on. Like our main topic, these black-eyed children. It's like, bro, where's the story? Where's the plot? How come the antagonists are a bunch of white little kids?
So
that's all we know.
So are vampires European descent then? Most of them.
So I think one thing to say, we maybe talk about this in other stories. I don't know how many stories you have planned for it, but I think I won't go into the story so much. But
do what you got to do, brother.
Okay, so let's run through this story quick. This is a story where, of course, knocks on the door. Man and wife are at the house.
Yes.
They open the door.
Sounds hot.
The kids are like, bro, like, dude, like, yo, we're chill, like, we cool. We like to hang.
Like, what age do you think these kids were?
Are they down to fuck?
I heard the word tween.
So they're just a bunch of.
Okay. And I don't remember what that stands for. I think I heard
tween is like preteen.
Yeah, like
in between 6 and 16.
So I heard tween get thrown around. Like maybe I heard one that said there's one girl that was probably 16 is about the oldest that I've heard of people saying.
That's literally the oldest that any of these stories.
Yeah,
because
oldest being 16.
At 16, they changed from the kids next door and changed into whatever.
Like they didn't get into drugs. They turn into
what's the Disney movie where my mom has a date with the vampire?
But you just said exactly the movie name.
My mom has a date with a vampire.
Yeah,
is that what it is?
That's exactly the name of it.
The Disney movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
My mom fucked a bloodsucker.
Anyway, Dylan.
He come to find out that she was the bloodsucker all along.
Oh.
Did I say my mom has a date with a vampire?
A vampire.
Mama had a date with the damn vampire.
Did I visit Louisiana recently? What the fuck is happening to my fucking voice?
Getting the fucking draw.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So they're in this house. They invite the kids in because why wouldn't you?
Wait, they invited the kids in?
This story, they invite the kids in. They bring them in. This is one where they are just standing at the table. Apparently, they still can't see their eyes, and as they come to the table and kind of look up, they see that their eyes, which I'm still, because after seeing it, the kids were still in there. They were doing okay. And then I believe the kids, I don't remember what they asked, but something happened. The lights go out. Do you know which story I'm talking about? The lights go out.
I have no fucking idea.
So the lights go out in the house and the wife is trying to go find the kids because she led them to the bathroom or something, or they said they needed something and she went to the bathroom to find a light or something. I can't remember, but anyway, so she ends up going to get the lights. She gets lights turned on and the kids are like, oh yeah, like our parents are here. They say our parents are here, and they run out of the house. Apparently they leave the door open and they claim that outside of the house were two tall men in coats. And they said the two kids got in the car with the two people in these trench coats and they drove away. And
like CIA.
Well, that's how I know, right? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it is real because the CIA is doing some weird shit. Anyway, so this guy, the husband, is sitting there with his hand covering his face, his hands down in his face. The wife says that blood is dripping down from his hand, from his nose. And come to find out that he was fucking just a totally different mindset. Later ends up having skin cancer. like shortly after that or something. What the doctors say about his skin cancer is that they say that's the kind of skin cancer you get when you use tanning beds, or the exposure to sun isn't like that, like insane level of skin cancer, which he never did. Now, obviously cancer can happen to anyone. So who knows, but that's still something that's wild. A guy who never tanned, never was that big of a, outdoors guy ends up having just insane amount of cancer. Don't know if he's alive or not, but
he was
probably dead.
These people were probably energy vampires,
yep.
What's his name?
Robert Collins or
Rob Collins.
Keep using the word vampires. You're not getting another shot. Just chill it.
That's Rob fucking Collins.
Yeah, I can't remember, but that's what makes me think. It's like, okay, well, these guys in trench coats apparently. Are they just sending kids up? Are they sending these kids, like, are they just like uranium bombs? Like, do they just shove uranium into these kids, send them in the house to see how much cancer they can give to this household? I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. That story was wild.
That story skips a lot of my notes.
Did you have that story?
No, I didn't. I never heard of that story, but
yeah, that is the one story I found where they tied something else besides the kids.
So there's a theory that the CIA experiment, like it was a CIA experiment gone wrong, where they recruited a Catholic priest from Nebraska, and they decided to use him to try to resurrect demons, or not resurrect. This is a terrible word for it. I guess erect.
Summon.
Yes, summon would be a good word for it, but erect is
erect
more fun.
Demons.
Erect is more fun.
A D-erection, a demon erection.
A D-erection.
But they tried to weaponize, during the Cold War, demon worship.
Wouldn't, make sense.
They got a Catholic priest from Nebraska to do it.
Interesting.
They're like, man, we know this goes against everything you probably wanted to do in life, but we kind of have a gun pointed at your head, so why don't you just go ahead and get started on resurrecting?
You ever seen the movie Dogma?
Have not.
I fucking
best movie ever, bro.
I watched Dogma with you like twice.
Oh, dude, best movie ever.
Dude, I agree. One of the best movies ever.
But who's actors in it? Any big guys?
Matt Damon, Salma Hayek.
Oh my god. Lots of them, bro.
Ben Affleck.
Joe and Silent Bob. Or Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob.
Really?
Me and Michael have watched that so many times together.
Great
That's
movie.
fucking stupid.
Bro.
You probably were there too, bro.
Is Dogma the one where in the beginning there's those hockey skater kids?
Yeah. Those are the kids I'm talking about.
And they're the angels?
That's kind of what I'm thinking right now.
Yes.
You know, those kids are kind of like the hockey skater kids.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Dogma was awesome. When Matt Damon makes that nun, Dogma makes the nun just be like, oh my god, God's not real.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally every time in high school that I stayed in Michael's house, we watched Dogma.
And it was the best movie ever.
Oh, so
that good. And then Grind. We watched because you brought over Grind one time, and I think we watched
Grind was so good too. With Sue Lou being the fucking knockoff Matthew McConaughey, ripped off his lines and everything.
Hell yeah, dude. That's funny as hell.
Fuck nah, the
memories.
Oh man, but so legit.
Yeah, but dude, those kids. That's right when you said that. You know, that's kind of what it made me think of. You know, them fucking hockey skater kids or whatever.
Yeah,
just doing the fucking deeds of the fucking.
He's the devil.
The devil.
The devil.
Yeah, that was a dope movie. I know what you mean, though. That's how I imagine it. That's perfect example. Were their eyes black when they went all demony? I can't remember either. I know Jay and Silent Bob fucked them up. That's how much I know.
I don't remember.
They just pull their jerseys over their head and
beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you beat hockey players up anyway. Everybody knows that.
Best way to be a hockey player. Pull their jersey over.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them up.
Yeah, but I don't know. These kids, that's where I don't get. The only way I think what you were saying is with it being like a CIA involvement is where I see this could be maybe somewhere more. I don't know.
Well, but I guess we talk about
maybe not CIA involvement because it's
worldwide. Is involved with everything.
It's worldwide though, right? Like we're hearing stories all over the world.
Project Pegasus. We talk about Project Ipso Facto. Like everything is just CIA involved.
Yep. But I mean, these stories, I don't know what those others, but I mean, this is happening,
Pegasus
all over the world, man.
The operation, or Pegasus was Operation Philadelphia, wasn't it?
Is Philadelphia the ship?
Yeah.
The teleporting ship?
The teleporting ship, yeah.
Okay, and then people were fused to the
metal.
Yeah.
And there were Full Metal Alchemists, like literally like an anime.
Doing Kamehameha waves.
And then like while they're like
oh my god, get me out of here.
While they're like alive and attached to the ship, then these like children show up with black eyes and they're just like, dude, what the fuck is happening?
So what if
they teabag him?
What if
it was like, hey, it's Call of Duty season, bitch.
What if they fucking like, all right, so they with this ship with people fused in it, they didn't want, just want to just blow it up or something, so they brought it back to the hangar and just like kept feeding them and stuff like that until they.
What do you feed someone made out of metal?
I don't know.
Metal,
coal,
oil. What would the fucking Tin Man want?
Cocaine,
a heart.
Cocaine.
Yeah. I don't know though with the CIA if they're doing if paranormal shit, if this is real and it's happening all over the world though, I don't know how a CIA involvement will get it to happen all over the world.
If paranormal shit can happen, how can we exclude like
anything?
The CIA. How can we say the CIA isn't involved if it's real? How can we say the CIA doesn't know
how can we exclude Operation Philadelphia?
Yeah. How can we exclude anything?
Operation Pegasus. How can we was the Manhattan Project?
Yeah.
How can we exclude anything if we know for a fact that
I think Starlinks are fucking real.
They're talking about finding fucking what the fuck are they called? Stargates in Iran.
Yeah, that's why we fucking bomb the shit out of them.
Why the fuck do we turn the desert into glass if there's Stargates there? Like what? We're gonna follow the fucking trail of glass?
Well, they don't want.
You're gonna drive your fucking tank down the glass road to the Stargate?
They don't want you to fucking. They're fucking destroying the shit out of that shit.
They don't want you to think about it, but why the fuck would you like? You're so not supposed to think about it.
It's the desert. That's what they want you to know. Oh, it's the desert. There's nothing there. It's the desert. There's nothing in Iran.
George H.W. Bush, there's a stretch of the desert in the Middle East that's called the Glass Road because George H.W. Bush dropped so many fucking high nitrate bombs.
I don't know. Sand fucking glassifiers.
I think it's high nitrate bombs that turned they call it the glass desert or the glass road.
Oh yeah.
Just because the amount of the bombs that he dropped turned the sand on the side of the roads into glass.
I'll believe it.
Don't we talk about like Obama doing that as well? I mean,
Yeah, the highway glass.
Like it's like, dude, like they're just in a war to see who can make a prettier desert. Like they're just trying to spruce a desert up.
Obama did on a bigger scale, but yeah, no, it's just like, yeah, the desert's more pretty when it's made out of glass.
Yeah. It's like a competition, like one of those painting games and like a mini game where it's like you have to like, you know, spray paint more land so you can win. Whoever has the most like painted wins. That's why they're like trying to bomb more of the desert. Put your name on it. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know, man. If government's involved or if this shit's real, you know, how much knowledge does the government know about fucking ghosts and demons, shit like that?
They know everything.
More than me. More than I. And maybe if that story holds true about the kids running out to these two fucking tall people, maybe CIA is something. Maybe they're aliens. Who fucking knows, bro?
Maybe they were just doing experiments, you know, like you said, or whatever. These handlers told us fucking give this guy skin cancer.
But you know? So this is something that I don't know if this holds. I don't know if this really holds, but one of the oldest structures, I don't know if you guys heard about this, one of the oldest structures known, I think. I don't remember what they said, but it's like one of the oldest structures that we have. That we know was like made by people. And in one of the structures of it is like a person that has these like fucking black stones for eyes. And so that's like another thing where people are going with this, thinking that, you know, these black-eyed children, they could have been, you know, they could have been here since the beginning. I don't know. I didn't think that really. I'm like, so what? They wanted to put black stones on their eyes.
Well, they could be too. Like,
all right. So what about Frosty the Snowman? He had black eyes too, though.
He had coal for eyes, but no, like the way like with the black-eyed children, that's if I guess the way I'm seeing it is. It can be 100% could be pure folklore, could be pure realistic shit, like aliens on the ship just being like, I don't want to do that.
I don't know. It's crazy, man. The stories and how they add up. Another story I have is one where a 12-year-old boy talks about his mom being in a hair salon. And one of the black-eyed kids is fucking just like, let me into this fucking car, you stupid kid. And it says that the kid gets under the car seats and is trying to hide and says the boy keeps staring at him. Then the story continues to say that the boy sees the black-eyed kid go into the hair salon where the mom was. And it said that the kid was telling the mom that he needed the car keys to get into the car. That he needed the car keys to get into the car.
You want to kill this little kid or something?
Oh man, he was going to turn him
the fuck out of him.
He's probably lonely. He was trying to recruit, you know, some fresh blood. You know. But yeah, the how they are so adamant with trying to get into these houses and cars.
It's fucking a mystery. Scary, dude.
And this like we say, before people had the internet, before. You know, people were talking about this. Like,
started in 1992 or 1993.
Yeah,
that's
the same year all of us were born.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know one guy who I can't remember his name, Chad or some shit. Investigator guy.
His name was Chad.
That had to have been Chad.
I don't know. He looks like he doesn't look like a Chad. Probably not. He looks like a weirdo, but.
Doesn't look like Chad, but his name was Chad.
I think it was in Colorado, and I can't remember, but there was sightings. People would say sightings on this one trail pass. Like there's multiple people that cite the same girl, describe her wearing the same shit, saying she looks the same. You know, like as of like every other kid that gets reported, these kids are wearing clothes that are not of this era.
Yeah, that's one thing that I have in my notes too. And one thing that I will say is at some point they're going to map they will map the children with black eyes because this is on a global scale now, and they're going to map the children with black eyes. It's going to be a pentagram. It's gonna be a pentagram, and fucking like some shit like Nebraska is gonna be in the middle of it.
Yeah, I think.
And then that's when we finally are done with the Cornhuskers.
Yep, we finally get rid of them. Those fucking bastards.
Those dumb sons of bitches.
I can't wait to see once
not
the world...
the college itself, but their football team. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
and if you watch the show, you're a Cornhusker. Go fuck yourself.
only because my family and step family side are such big Cornhusker fans. I definitely think they hate themselves. But I know one thing they said. I know they talk about like Houston being a big spot where
Hubba.
They're like saying Houston is, if you're gonna go there, you definitely have a higher risk of like seeing black-eyed children's. Like that's gonna be on like if you look up like what are the downfalls of living in Houston? Oh, the taxes are high, the temperatures are rough. The supernatural children that want to kill you are just annoying. But other than that, pretty fun place to live, I guess.
Yeah,
oh gosh, I'm trying to think of one of the other stories. I can't remember if this was in Houston. I'm trying to remember. Do you got any stories that you've got down? Any cool stories?
I didn't put any cool stories down in my notes. I just put straight facts.
So another story, because I like stories. I like a lot of stories, so I can jump off and make sure I don't feel a thing. But so this is a story about, I can't remember where, but the guy involved was a journalist, and kind of a skeptical person, as told by the friends, and like when they were looking into this, he's a skeptical guy. He calls his one buddy who is having people over at their house, and he calls his friend because these two kids are outside of his car with black eyes. He freaks out. He sees the black eyes. He's freaking out. The kids are trying to get into his car
from a distance. Like
they're definitely they want inside of his car. Like whether they want to mug him or rob him, but he says they had black eyes.
Fuck him.
I wonder if anybody would just ask why. Hey, why? I mean, maybe I'll let you in if you give me a good reason.
Well, they say, I think a lot of times
you want my Tesla? I'll fuck you.
They've been recorded saying, people have said that they've said stuff like, "Oh, we need to call our mom. Like, we need to call our parents. Like, help. Like, we're screwed." And but this situation, this guy's in his car. These children are there. They have black eyes. He's freaking out. He calls his friend. It is telling his friend, who's talking kind of out loud to the group, and he says that these kids they're outside of his car, like asking to get into his car. And apparently one of the girls that's at this group with the guy that he's talking to on the phone at this party said the guy on the phone said, "Do they have black eyes?" Said, "Do they have black eyes?" And said, "I had a dream." I think she said like last night or something. "I had a dream recently or whatever about children, with black eyes. And if you had let those kids into your car, you'd be dead right now."
Damn.
And this was the two people were taught, like they interviewed both the guys that were on both sides of the phone, and they were saying like, yeah, before he even told me that the kids had black eyes, she had mentioned about the kids, if they had black eyes and they were going to kill you. Like that's kind of that's wild. That's a wild story.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like 90% of the porn I watch.
Yep. Just wild story. Just wild.
Let me into your car.
Let me in your car away. Fuck you.
Gosh, I watched I think it was like some little short video clip about a ghost trying to harm someone. And it turns out it's like a guy who's going to get killed by a ghost or something. And he turns around and says, I'm stuck. And then the stepbrother comes in and says, oh, let me help you with that. And then the, ghost or whatever is just like, oh, fuck. Like, I don't know. Some good porno plot twist. A good plot twist in porno is always appreciated. Sometimes you want
the best plot twist.
Sometimes you don't want the action. Sometimes you just want the plot, the story behind it. And to see the stepbrother behind his stepsister. More of America's kink. I don't really find the interest in searching up stepbrothers fucking their stepsisters, but
no, that's one thing that like really turns me off.
Every time I can't help myself but say in my head, yeah, right. Bullshit.
Yeah, me too. Like it's like you're not related. Go fuck yourself. Give me something real.
Like I looked up your guys' names. I found your personal information. I fucking went to ancestry.com. Like I know for a fact you guys are not related. So quit with the bullshit, okay?
Give me something real, dude.
Yeah, like now if you have a video of an actual, like that would be weird, but that would be an attention grabber and a plot twist.
You are not the father.
Like at the end of at the end of the porno, it says the actors in this movie were actually related. I don't know. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. Black-eyed children, they crazy. They fucking out here killing everybody.
We're I think we're at close.
Think we're close.
Think we're
I
at
don't
close.
like to wear those. I was thinking about being a nudist for Halloween.
Huh. Good for you.
It's gonna be a little cold though.
Yeah.
Don't run on my neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't know what else though. I think
that
was basically. I've heard other stories about these kids, but basically it's the same thing. One other story I do have, another just kind of real quick, a real creepy one. Husband and wife walking in the woods, start to hear laughter. Fucking husband looks down, sees a girl standing next to him, asking if she wants to get in the car or some shit, or take me to the car or some shit. And then like he said he heard giggling, probably like you said, like this high pitched giggling. Looks over, sees this girl, goes to look at her wife or something, looks back, boom, she's gone.
Weird.
Real quick, another story. Guy driving through Texas sees a kid out in the middle of fucking nowhere, leaves because he's like, fuck that. And then he says, but then I did think, well, that might be a kid stuck out in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to turn back around.
Oh, no.
Says he turns back around to go look for the kid and just not there. So, I mean, these people, when you hear them talking in the stories, it doesn't sound like these people are insane by any means. I don't know. Weird shit, man. It's weird shit.
Shit, episode 100, dude.
Mm-hmm. Everyone, Halloween, watch some fucking scary shit.
Yeah, watch whatever makes you uncomfortable. Watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If it scares you, watch it.
Oh, watch it.
If it's creepy,
watch it.
Mm-hmm. If it's about people doing rituals and shit and killing people and mutilating bodies and stuff, like, fuck, man, check it out.
It was kind of a good one. It wasn't really a scary movie, but it was with Gerard Butler, and he was fucking going around, and he was in prison and shit, killing people from prison.
Huh. I don't know what movie.
Innocent Citizen? I don't know, something like that. It was a good one. Oh well.
Law-abiding citizen?
Yeah.
Ah.
We talked about it last week.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks again for joining us for another episode of the WRK podcast, where we ask questions by the end of the day.
Who really knows?
As always, I'm your host, AJ, with my good friends Dylan and Michael.
Yes, sir.
Both beautiful. Hello,
humans. Governor.
The fuck?
Hello, Governor. We got to do an episode just fucking all British accents.
Oh, man.
Whole episode.
I don't know how well that would work, man.
We'll do it on a different YouTube channel so people don't find it.
I don't even know if I'd be able to do it for 20 minutes without fucking up.
I always notice when I try and go fucking
English, it goes Australian South.
Yep, goes Australian and Southern all at the same time.
Yep.
Hello, Governor. You want to put another shrimp on the Barbie?
Well, that makes it feel better. Our outro got hijacked by iTunes.
Damn it.
Hijacked by iTunes? What?
Yeah, iTunes popped up and started playing the outro.
Oh, no, iTunes.
Come on, iTunes.
Well, if you're still watching at this point, I'm sorry.
Get out there, watch some scary movies. My favorite one, I think I'd have to say Midsommar so far recently has been my favorite one. I thought it was Midsommar. Isn't that it?
Midsummer. Literally, when we did Bohemian Grove, that's the worship that they're worshiping at Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, they're throwing kids in a really hot brass fucking pot and watching them melt.
But it's not midsummer, right?
No, that's the ritual they're doing at Bohemian Grove.
I thought it was pronounced Samar. Midsommar.
Doesn't matter how you pronounce it. It's Midsummer, Midsommar, whatever.
Where do you think the word summer comes from?
Samar.
Probably the same thing.
Great movie. Very creepy.
That's the movie that you watched was what we were talking about when they do Bohemian Grove.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. No, yeah, I know. The fucking pagan rituals and shit. And it is very, very wild. Very much recommend. Get your creepy on, you fucking freakheads.
You freaks.
Are you geeks and ghouls?
You geeks and goblins out there.
Are you freaks and tiki torches?
Mm-hmm. Something like that. Catch us next time.
Yeah, follow us on Patreon, daywordkpodcast.com is our website. Patreon.com/daywordkpod. Instagram, daywordk/ Instagram is...
Yeah, and that's also one of our links.
Yeah, Instagram is WRKpodcast.com.
Yep.
My dad, my hero.
Yeah, those boys.
Doesn't have to work. I got World of Warcraft downloaded again. I might run some of that. probably don't need it. I got plenty. All right, I'll see you on the game, homie.
All right, dude.